I'm keeping this St. James Infirmary pretty basic, but I wanted to include it because it's a good illustration of a song in a minor key. And just like the major keys have primary chords, the minor keys have primary chords. So if you're feeling comfortable with the major primary chords in the key of E, that's E major, A major, and we've been talking a lot about B7, then just turn all those into minor chords. Imagine that you're in the key of E minor, and you're doing E minor, A minor, and you would think it would be B minor, but that's where it gets interesting, because turning the 5 chord into a minor actually really weakens the song. So you keep a 7th chord for the 5 chord. So E minor, A minor, B7. Those are our primary chords in this key of E minor. And then we have a really cool C major chord, which we would technically call a flat 6 chord because it's built on the flat 6, the flatted 6th note of the minor scale. And that's it for chords. And so I'm just doing the bass note strum. Actually, sorry. 2 beats on the E minor, then to the A minor, back to the E minor, to the C. And on the B7, I'm moving my 2nd finger over to get an F sharp in the bass too. So, okay. And the second time around, it goes to the C, walking down to the E minor, to the B7. So you're changing chords. Often you're playing 2 chords for 2 beats. So you could almost notate this song in 2/4 rather than 4/4. You could count it 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm gonna have the PDF be in 4/4 just because I think that's the way I'm counting it. But there's a lot of 2-beat chord changes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. At the end, we're going back to the B7. Okay. That's really about it. You might notice that I'm doing that I'm sometimes really chopping beats 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Now, we could spend a lot of time talking about this. It's really something that does take a certain amount of coordination. What you're wanting to do is kill the strings, but in something like an E minor chord, there's a bunch of open strings as well that need to be killed. And so I'm using the heel of my hand, kind of karate chopping the strings. So in this hand, I'm letting the pressure off, and that kills the 2 notes that I'm fretting. But notice we still have all this ringing going on, especially the low E string. So if you slowed it way down, 2 things are happening at once. The pressure's coming off in the left hand, and then this hand's coming down. And then I'm also sometimes throwing my pinky down, which is just kind of like extra insurance to make sure that the strings are dead. So I'm not always being that extreme, but I am kind of... I went down to St. James Infirmary, and I saw my baby there. She was stretched out on that long white table, so young, so sweet, so gracious. There's different amounts that you can mute the strings. I'm not trying to be too extreme with this song, but if you see me doing any of that kind of business in the song, that's what's going on. Doing some muting of the strings to accent the backbeat, beats 2 and 4. But that should be all you really need to know to play the song.